Shabbat Shalom and welcome everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
I usually start out Friday night every week by saying, "Oy, it was a week." For some of you who know, oy, it was a week. If you don't know, better that you don't. I spent the week dealing with termites. It was a thing. It's all better now. But you know what? I've been thinking a lot about what's an emergency and what's not. Right? I've been thinking a lot about what actually is worth losing sleep about and what's not. And the truth is this week has been complicated and frustrating for my family, and nobody's in the hospital, and nobody's in jail, and it's just stuff, and it'll be fine. So if you've this week, like me, maybe felt a little bit of a sense of emergency, oh my God, how is it all going to come together? How is it going to be possible? Oh, I can't believe I'm dealing with this. If everybody in your life is okay, I want you to join with me in breathing out. If you are right now dealing with something really hard, something which is legitimately what to have in your pit of your stomach, I want you to know that you're surrounded by friends. I want you to know that this is a place where it's okay to laugh and it's okay to cry, it's okay to sing out loud, and it's okay to just be quiet and absorb in. For all the rest of us who are privileged to just deal with the normal, ordinary stress, let's start to let it go as we sing our way through Kabbalat Shabbat, easing out of the week that was and into the new possibility that's opening itself to us now. Page 11.
Top of page 11. Please repeat after me. Lechun eranena.
Lechun eranena.
L'Adonai.
L'Adonai.
Navia.
Navia.
Tzur Yishenu.
Tzur Yishenu.
Sing it out. Nekad Mafana. Ki agadol Adonai, u'melech gadol agal Elohim, asher biyado mechkarei haaretz, v'to'afot harim lo, asher lo hayam bo asau, v'yabesh et yadav yatzamu, bo nishachavev v'nichra, nivracha livnei Adonai Yoseinu. Lechu ne'ranina l'Adonai, היום אם בקולות ישמעו אל תקשו לבבכם כמריבה כי יום מסע במדבר אשר ניסוני אבותיכם בחנוני גם ראו פועלי לכו נרננה לאדוני Sing it out נעביר לצור ישן נקד מפן הפתודה I know you know this. 40 שנה
40 שנה
עקוד בדור
ואומר
עם תוי לבבהם אבל הם לא ידעו Together we'll sing this. אשר נשבעתי בפי אם יבואו נא מנוחתי. We're at the top of page 13. שירו לאדוני כל הארץ. שירו לאדוני שיר חדש. Choir, let's try that other part. שירו לאדוני כל הארץ. שירו לאדוני שיר חדש. Sing unto God of the earth a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God and we'll all sing along. All the earth a new song unto God. Here we go. Shiru. Shiru Lado. Yeah, I like that. Shiru Ladonai. Shir. Let's do it one more time. I want to hear those voices. שירו לאדוני כל הארץ. שירו לאדוני שיר חדש.
ישמחו השמיים, ישמחו השמיים, ישמחו השמיים, ותקל הארץ. ישמחו השמיים, ישמחו השמיים, ישמחו השמיים, ותקל הארץ. ירמיה, 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 ממלוא, ירמיה, ירמיה, ירמיה. Let's do it again. ישמחו השמיים, ישמחו השמיים, ישמחו השמיים, ותקל הארץ. ישמחו השמיים, ישמחו השמיים, ישמחו השמיים, ותקל הארץ. ירמיה, 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 ממלוא, ירמיה, 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 ממלוא.
Repeat after me. ישמחו השמיים,
ישמחו השמיים,
ותגל הארץ,
ותגל הארץ,
ירם היה,
ירם היה,
ומלואו, יעלו שדה,
יעלו שדה,
וכל אשר בו,
וכל אשר בו,
אז ירננו,
אז ירננו,
כל עצי יער,
כל עצי
לפני אדוני קיבה,
לפני אדוני קיבה,
קיבה לשפוט הארץ.
קיבה לשפוט הארץ.
We'll do this part together. ישפוט עבר וצדק, ועמים באמונתו.
Page 15.
Sing that with me. Ozaru alatzani ul yishrelem simcha. Little louder.
Bottom of 16.
Ozaru alatzani ul yishrelem simcha. We must keep our hopes alive. We must raise our voices high. We must hold each other tight. And we must stand up in the night and be alive. Sing with me. Ozaru alatzadi ul yishrelem simcha. Let me hear you sing with me. Ozaru alatzadi ul yishrelem simcha. We must spread our love around. We must feel this spiritual sound. We must work till peace has come. We must love and live as one and be Sing it a little louder, everyone. I can't hear you. One more time, just the voices. Let me hear your voices. Everyone sing it one more time.
We're on page 17, Psalm 98. Please sing it with us. שירו לאדוני שיר חדש, כי נפלאות עשה, הושיע לו ימינו, וזרוע קודשו, הודיע אדוני ישועתו, לעיני הגויים, גילה צדקתו, זכר חסדו ואמונתו. 29. If you're able, I invite you to stand for this one. He's more than David. Habul Adonai b'nei Elim. Habul Adonai kavod ba'oz. Hey, hey, Habul Adonai kavod shemo yishtach. Habul Adonai b'hadrat kodesh. Kol Adonai al hamayim el hakavod. David, it's you.
Kol Adonai ba'koach, Kol Adonai be'adai.
Kol Adonai shehader. Kol Adonai shover arazim. V'shaver Adonai et arzei Albanon. V'yarkiten kemo egel. Hey, yeah, yeah. Kol Adonai chotzer v'avodesh. Kol Adonai yachil midbar. Yachil Adonai midbar kadish. Kol Adonai yechol ha'ayalot. Adonai lama hu yashav vayeshev Adonai malach la'olam. Adonai oz le'amo yitin. Adonai yivarech et amo. Sing it out. Ya-na-na-na, 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 oh. Ya-na-na-na, ya-ya-oh. Ya-na-na-na, oh. Hey, yeah. Ya-na-na-na, ya-na-na-na-na-na, ya-na-na-na-na, ya-na-na-na-na, ya-na-na-na, oh, na-na-na-na-na, ya-na-na-na, ya-na-na-na, ya-ya.
You can take a seat for a second. You remember that we lived through this thing where for like a couple of years we couldn't be together. Do you remember that? It's kind of still happening. It's kind of not. Nobody can exactly tell. But we've lived through a very, very strange time. And every once in a while, it just kind of flashes to me. Oh my God, that was real. Oh my God, we spent a year in our houses. Oh my God, it's still not clear if hugging someone is okay, if shaking someone's hand is okay. What a strange thing we've been through. And I want you to look around. And I want you to see all of these people here together. And I want you to know that we're still here. That after all of those years and after all of that pain and after all of that separation, it did not break our desire to be in community. It did not break our sense of needing one another. Those things could be put on hold temporarily. But look, we're back. And so we're going to welcome in Shabbat, an invisible presence to be with us. But before we can welcome the face of Shabbat, we need to welcome each other. So in a moment, we're going to rise up and take the opportunity to turn around to people you know and love, to turn to people who you've never met before, and to tell them with the depth of sincerity of people who really, truly know what it is to not be able to be with each other, to really say to them, it's so good to see you. Shabbat Shalom. Stand up. Let's greet each other.
We're going to turn to page 23 for Lecha Dodi. And I'm going to need everyone's help for this one. We're on page 23 for Lecha Dodi. And when we get to the Lecha Dodi section, there's a little call and response, which means that I'll sing, and then you repeat after me, okay? Hum diddy dum diddy Lecha Dodi. Hum diddy dum diddy likrat kala. Hum diddy dum diddy b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Here we go. Hum diddy dum diddy Lecha Dodi. Hum diddy dum diddy likrat kala. Diddy dum diddy b'nei Shabbat. Here's where you go. Lecha
Lecha
Dodi.
Dodi.
Lecha Dodi likrat kala. B'nei
Pene
Shabbat.
Shabbat
B'nei Shabbat nekavela. Shamo v'zacho v'dibo echad. Ki ish mi'anu el ha'meyuchad. Adonai echad u'shamo echad l'shem. Tiferet diddy b'nei Shabbat nekabelai. We're going to turn to page 25. We'll do the last two verses. Lecha dodi likvat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likvat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Yamin u'smol tifrotzi be'etz Adonai ta'avitzi aliyad ish ben partzi benismecha ben nagila. Sing it. Lecha Now we're going to stand if you're able. Boi v'shalom ateret bana gam b'simcha u'b'tzola toch emunei am segula boi chala. You can turn around. Lecha dodi likvat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likvat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likvat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likvat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela.
Maybe
Sit down.
take your seats, page 27.
מזמור שיר, מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני. וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון, להגיד בבוקר חסדך, ואמונתך בלילות.
Let's sing this together. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני. ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון, Mizmor Shir one more time. Mizmor Shir Liyom HaShabbat. Tov lehodot l'Adonai. Mizmor Shir Liyom HaShabbat. Tov lehodot l'Adonai.
Sadik
You know this. You can sing with him.
We pause before beginning the Mari of service to give those who are remembering a loved one an opportunity to say Kaddish. Mourner's Kaddish is found on page 30. If you're remembering somebody this evening, please rise and say Kaddish with me. Yitkadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah. V'alma divrach yirutei v'amlich malchutei. B'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevorach le'olam omei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudisha frichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Damiran v'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May all of their memories be for a blessing. Please rise for Baruch Hu, page 39.
Let's do it one more time.
Baruch Adonai HaMorach Le'olam va'ed.
May be seated.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidbaro mariv aravim b'chokma p'tech sharim u'bitmuna mesaneitim. Achalut hazmanim hamsanim. ומעביר יום ומביא לילה ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, המאביב הרבים, אהבת עולם, בית ישראל, עמך אהבת, תורה ומצוות, חוקים ומשפטים, אותנו לימדת. כן אדוני אלוהינו, בשוכבנו ובקומנו, נשיח בחוקיך, ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד. כי הם חיינו באורך ימינו, ובהם נגד יומם ולילה. ואהבתך תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל.
Top of page 41, we do the Shema together.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, ושבתך בביתך ובמלאכה בדרך ובשוכבך ובמך, וקשרתם להיות על ידך, והיו תותפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. שמוע תשמעו מצוותיי אשר אנחנו מצוות. אדוני אלוהיכם אמת, ואמונה כל זו וקיים עלינו, כי הוא אדוני אלוהינו ואין זולתו, ונכניסו על עמו.
We come together on page 44.
ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם, משה ומרים ובני ישראל לך אנו שירה, בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם. מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדר בקודש. Repeat after me.
Nora,
Tehilo
Tehilo,
Osei
Oseh,
Belen
Belen,
Nova
Nora,
Tehilo
Tehilo,
Osei Belen מלכותך ובניך בוקע ים לפני משה זה אלי ענו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
Join with me in English on page 45. Allow us, Adonai, our God, to sleep peacefully. Awaken us to life, O Sovereign. Spread over us your canopy of peace. Restore us with your good counsel, and save us for the sake of your name. Shield us, shelter us in the shadow of your wings, for you, God, watch over and deliver us. And you, God, are sovereign, merciful, and compassionate. Ensure our going and coming for life and peace now and forever. May you spread over us your canopy of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, who spreads the canopy of peace over us, over all the people of Israel, and over Jerusalem. Amen.
Sometimes I lay under the moon. I thank God I'm breathing. But then I pray, don't take me soon. 'Cause I'm here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds us, I know someday it'll all turn around. All my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that they don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars and the children will play. One day, 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 one day.
השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים
Can we have just the voices finish this out one more time? One more time.
One day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day.
Rise. Vashamru, page 46.
ושמעו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם בבית עולם ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ וביום השביעי שבת וינפש וביום השביעי שבת וינפש יתגדל ויקדש שמי רבה יעמד יברח ירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכם וביומכם ובחיי בית ישראל בעגלה בעגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן יהי שימי רבה מבורך לעולם לעולם יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילא מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תמירה בעלמה ויאמרו אמן.
The silent Amidah begins on page 47. I encourage you, if you'd like, to spread out. Sometimes it's a little hard to pray with people 3 inches from you. And actually, there's quite a bit of space. If you want to take it over there, if you want to take it over here, whatever you need in order to feel that you can actually open up your heart to God, go take that right now. And we'll join back together again in a few minutes.
Tasim le'olam. Shalom Rabba Yisrael Amcha. Tasim le'olam.
You may be seated if you'd like.
וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם.
Page 54.
יתגדל ויקדש שמי רבה. ועמד דברה קירותי, והמליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. וגרלה בזמן קריב במבוא. אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעולם ולעולם ועלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא. יתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. ברכו לעילא מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירם בעלמה במבוא. אמן. יקבל צלותיהון וביטחון דכל ישראל, כל דם אבהון דבישמיא. במבוא. אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיא. וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל במבוא. אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל יושבי תבל במבוא. אמן.
Yasher Koach. Beautiful, beautiful davening from so many incredible neshamot. Thank you all. So I grew up a Friday night Jew. We went to shul almost every Friday night in a little synagogue of 30 families that rented space from a Lutheran church. We took their fireside room, which on Mondays was bingo and Tuesdays was AA. Wednesdays was a board meeting and Thursdays was I don't know what, but Friday night it was ours. And we would put up wall hangings over all of the pictures and hide all of the crosses in the closet, and it became a shul for us for that time. I love Friday night services, and made me a little sad when I first read CBI's questionnaire, and it said in the rabbi search you have to do these very long questionnaires with all this information. And they said, we're not really such a Friday night community. Tend to have a smaller crowd on Friday night, big crowd on Shabbos morning. I'm so glad to know that they lied. Look at this crowd. If you can all be here this Friday night, you can all be here in 2 weeks for the next Friday night. Looking forward to this kind of crowd every Friday night. This should be what Friday night looks like. Shabbos for me was Friday night, and then it was over, and then it was Saturday for projects and homework and errands and trips to the grandparents. I grew up with a deep love for Shabbat, but no understanding of all of these rules that were associated with a 25-hour period in which we weren't supposed to do all sorts of things. That wasn't part of my Shabbat. And when I got to college and started to encounter Jews who've been raised in more observant households and be introduced to a more traditional Shabbat practice, I gotta say, I didn't love it. I didn't love it. I didn't love this whole long period of not being able to do, of no, 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 no. And then I heard a teaching which turned on a light bulb for me. And that's very rare. I can count, on one or two hands the number of times I heard something once and it actually changed my life. And I want to share it with you tonight. I heard it from my teacher at UCLA Hillel, Rabbi Chaim Seidler Feller, a brilliant man, a sort of renegade Orthodox rabbi, who is the person most responsible for me standing up in front of you today. He offered a thought experiment to help explain Shabbat. He said, imagine that it's 5 minutes before Shabbat, and you're having guests coming to your table. You've been cooking and cleaning all afternoon. All of the places are set and everything is ready. You find yourself with 5 minutes to catch your breath, and you go into your backyard, and there on your rose bush is one perfect, glorious red rose. It's 5 minutes before Shabbat. What's the most natural thing in the world to do? To clip it, right? To clip it and bring it inside and put it at the center of your table. Now my Shabbat table is perfect. Then he said, fast forward in your mind 10 minutes. It's no longer 5 minutes before Shabbat, but 5 minutes after the sun is dipped beneath the horizon. You're standing in your backyard. Everything is ready. You're waiting for your guests to come. You see a perfect flower on the bush. What do you do 5 minutes after the sun is dipped below the horizon? You lean in, you inhale, and you say, "You're beautiful." And then you turn back around and go inside. And the rose gets to go on being a rose, and your Shabbat table is enough. It's enough. It doesn't require anything else to be perfect. It is enough as it is. That image gave me Shabbat. More than anything I ever learned or heard, that image gave me Shabbat. A day in which we say what we have and what we are is enough. That's incredibly hard. That's incredibly countercultural. We are taught in our culture that we never have enough. We always need more. We are taught in our culture that we never are enough. We always need to prove ourselves just a little bit more. If we earn a little bit more, if we gain one more person's respect, if one more accolade comes our way, then we will have achieved what we came here to achieve. Shabbat offers a radically countercultural message that says, you have enough already. You are enough already. And with that, we can breathe just a little bit more. We are a week away from Rosh Hashanah, a week away from closing out a year that was and opening up a year of new possibilities. We are supposed to be engaged right now in the work of looking at ourselves deeply and asking the questions about who we are and who we want to be. What if we spent this week of preparation before the gates open up, meditating on what it would be to feel enough? That we have enough, that we are enough, that our kids are enough, that our spouse is enough, that our job is enough, that we are blessed just as things are. I think that could radically change everything if we could actually believe that. And so we enter into the Shabbat day, 25 hours of gratitude, and we come out of it, God willing, maybe a little bit changed, maybe with fresh eyes to look at the world and say, Tov, good, just the way God did when God first looked at us. Shabbat Shalom. Kiddush is on page 55.
Bring me the cup. Thanks. Whoa. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddeshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratza banu, v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava, uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lemaseh bereshit. Ihu yom techila lamikraye kodesh, zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim. Ki banu bacharta, ve'otanu kiddashta, mikol ha'amim, v'shabbat kodshecha, be'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat.
Please rise, Elena's on page 56.
Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, lateit gedula liotzer bereshit, shalom asanu kegoyei haratzot, velo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam helkeinu kahen, v'gom aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu harim u'mishpachavim u'modim, לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוצר הארץ, מושבי קרוב השמיים ממעל, ושכינת תזר בגובה מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אינו, אמת מלכנו אפס תורתו, כך כתוב בתורתו, ידעת היום בהשבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, על הארץ לפי תחת עינו עוד. על כן נקווה לך אדוני אלוהינו לראות מהרה בתפארת וזכר להעביר גדולים מן הארץ והדין קדוש. אתם על מבח שדי וכל בני בשר יקראו בשמו. ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו
May be seated, except those saying Kaddish. This week, Congregation B'nai Israel remembers with love Adam Isaac Goldstein, William Cortez, Arthur Berman, Elizabeth Weiss, Isaac Guess, Perla Cohen, Guta Goldberg, May Berg Danzig, Ann Lang, Sarah Gaon, Rosalind Goodwin, Emmanuel Mazer, James Atkinson, Morris Cohen, Hetty Spitz, David Grafman, many, many in this congregation and far beyond it are remembering Hillary Moss this week on her 5th yard site. And our congregation recently lost 2 of our members, Oprah Wilner and Gunther Coleman. May all of the memories of those we've loved and continue to love be with us as an enduring blessing. Kaddish is on page 58. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei rabbah. V'yamad yivrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei. V'chaye chon uvyomei chon. Uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael. V'agala uvizman kariv v'yimru. Amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mevorach le'olam omei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei d'kudashah b'rechu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Damiran b'alma v'yimru. Amen. Yehei shlama Rabba min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. Be seated. In a moment, I will call up our president to come and address us, tell us a little bit about what's going on the next couple of weeks. There's not a lot happening here at CBI, so that will go quickly. Before we do that, however, we have an opportunity to celebrate a returning member, somebody who was with us, who just returned back, who has chosen to spend his 85th birthday here with us tonight. Norm, would you rise where you are so we can all see you and celebrate you? Norm and Ellen, married 61 years, father of 3 children, and a lovely, lovely human being who we should all take the opportunity to sing to, I think.
Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach. Ad 120.
We wish you many, many more years of good health, surrounded by your family as part of this community. Mazel tov, Norm, on reaching this big birthday. And as you told me, basically 19, right? 19 plus just a couple as you were walking in. I don't feel a day over 100. Me neither. Phyllis, why don't you come on up?
Thank you. Thanks, Leon. Shabbat Shalom. Is this on?
Shabbat Shalom.
Really close? Oh my. Shabbat Shalom. It's friendly germs. It is delightful to see our patio like this again. It's, for me, I haven't seen some of you in person for 2.5, 3 years, and I know some of you have not been here. This is absolutely delightful. I can't tell you, it just warms my heart almost as much as this amazing musical team, the Hallelujah team. My goodness, it's lovely to have the Hallelujah team here. So I will keep this short. Couple of brief announcements. Again, Mazel Tov to Norm for celebrating your milestone birthday with us. We really appreciate it. In case you would like to come back and see our wonderful new Shabbat morning services tomorrow, services start at 9:30 tomorrow morning. And if you'd like to come and learn Torah at 8:30, there's a class that's led at 8:30 to 9:30 for the Torah portion of the week, led by our own, or facilitated by our own Mimi Goldstein. Coffee, cookies, all we can do to get you here. Also tomorrow, Carl Cedar, our own Carl Cedar, will be leading our junior congregation at 10:30.
10:30, and I expect to see you all there.
Absolutely. Tomorrow night is also a very big night. Tomorrow night is Slichot, and we have a wonderful program beginning at 8 o'clock with speaker Naomi Ackerman, who's the founder of a program that deals with incarcerated youth and victims of trauma. So that will be our program at 8 o'clock tomorrow, followed by Slichot services at 10 o'clock, again with Cantor Amy Robinson-Katz and the Hallelujah team bringing in our Slichot services. For those of you who are friends of CBI on Facebook, you saw that I actually did take all the letters and the tickets to the post office yesterday. So your high holiday tickets are on the way. You should be getting them in a couple of days. If for some reason you need extra tickets, need to buy extra tickets, whatever you need, please contact the office on Monday and they will assist you. One brief just logistics announcement. So our dinner will be inside as a buffet, and then we'll all be coming back outside. So we're going to need some indulgence from all of us to just sort of move this way. We're going to move chairs, we're going to move tables, we're going to set it up, we're going to have a beautiful evening of dinner together. Thank you all for coming. Shabbat Shalom.
I want to put in actually additional plug for Nomi Ackerman tomorrow night. Nomi is a dear, dear friend. She is an Israeli-trained educator and actress. The work she does with the Ad Vote Project is nothing short of miraculous. And in addition to Naomi leading a workshop and describing her work, she's going to be here with one of her girls, a woman who went from the California Youth Authority to now law school, who will be sharing her story. As we transition into a time of thinking intensely about tshuva, I can think of no better teacher, really truly no better teacher than Naomi to help invite us in. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, I really would love to see many, many of you there.
We're going to close with a piece of Psalm 27, which is the special psalm that we say every day in the month of Elul and during the days of Yamim Noraim. If you want to follow along, we're going to sing the words in bold that are on page 113.
אחת שאלתי, אחת שאלתי מאת אדוני, אותה אבקש, אותה אבקש. אחת שאלתי, אחת שאלתי מאת אדוני, אותה אבקש, אותה אבקש. שבתי בבית אדוני
Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Sharet, Malachi Elyon, Melech Malchi HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch. Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Sharet, Malachi Elyon, Melech Malchi HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch. Yanai Boachem Shalom, Malachi HaShalom, Malachi Elyon, Melech Malchi HaMelachim.
everybody.
Thank you. So fun. So nice of you. I appreciate that.